Former foreign diplomats in Africa, together with the Kofi Annan Foundation, have launched a renewed push for peace talks in the Sudan. They are calling for an immediate ceasefire and negotiations between the two warring parties, the Sudan Armed Forces SAF and the Rapid Support Forces RSF. They urge IGAD, the African Union and the United Nations to exert pressure on both sides to end hostilities and return to the negotiating table.
Sudan's two-year civil war has triggered what is now the world's largest humanitarian crisis, displacing more than 13 million people and pushing millions more into severe hunger. The conflict poses a growing threat to regional stability, worsening South Sudan's dire economic crisis and straining Chad with the influx of thousands of refugees. Previous efforts to end the war through peace talks in Jeddah, Geneva, London and Manama have resulted in a stalemate. However, a fresh push by diplomats meeting in Nairobi is aiming to turn the tide.
History tells us that there is no civil war that has ended by force. They all ended by negotiation.
I think they need peace, they need humanitarian assistance, and that is the purpose of this meeting.
Hostilities between the Sudan Armed Forces SAF and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces RSF, the primary belligerents, have escalated to multiple front lines across the country. The nation is now operating under dire conditions, with women and children the most affected and largely cut off from humanitarian assistance.
The issue there is not to have two separate governments. No, we are talking about one country, and so far the country is called Sudan.
It's an SOS. You know, there's an alarm bell that has been rung, and we as Africans should listen to that alarm bell and respond.
Recently, Sudan's paramilitary Rapid Support Forces RSF announced the swearing in of a new government in Nyala, South Darfur. The RSF now controls much of Western Sudan. This move to proclaim a parallel government appears to take the country a step closer to partition after more than 2 years of devastating conflict. According to the diplomats, for effective conflict resolution, the root causes, primarily the control of natural resources and the resulting socio-economic and political marginalization, must be addressed. Melita Oletinges, Citizen TV.